Hello guys, good evening everyone. Hello, good evening everybody. Okay, let's get started team. Good evening Ali, good evening Sriraj, good evening all the members in the house. Okay. Chalo, the time right now is 9:00 p.m. Okay, Javed is also live with his video on. Nice. Okay, so everybody, chalo, let's get started. Okay, we will not lose any of the minute today. Slowly, we have to really speed up and add a lot of value. So, chalo, without wasting any time, let's get on with the game. Okay. First of all, I would request you guys if you can log in from desktop. It will be laptops. It will be very much good so that you can do activities parallelly. Okay. So in mobile, it becomes tough to type and things like that. Okay. So I would recommend to join from laptop so that you can do parallel activities. Okay. If you are not able to do that, so maybe take a pen or a paper so that you can do something, but not taking actions is not an option. Okay. Next, another thing, second update, I would request ki set up, dekho, some tool. Basically, I use OneNote. If you can use that OneNote, it really groups a few things very nicely. But if you're not able to use OneNote, maybe find some other tool by which you can do organized activities. Okay. Now, one of the core reason why habits become easy is because it has to be made easy to apply. Okay. So we are trying to introduce so many activities. Week one, maybe launch, we will do like gratitude practice, affirmations, and daily reviews. And we will be launching more things like day planning will be applied, and there are further more activities. So we want to make it easy to apply. Okay. So for that, my suggestion will be OneNote. I use it since past 7 years. I have been using it for even my office tracking purpose. So if possible, let's go to OneNote. And today we will start the session straight away by taking those activities. Okay. Because otherwise we get lost with the other topics and the core activities we don't follow. And we need to understand right from day one, I have been telling the more we repeat these activities every single day, it will become part of our life. So like not doing it is not an option. Just learning, understanding is not going to help us. We will be back to the old place itself. Okay. So in the OneNote, I am going to apply. So first of all, yes, if you have OneNote, please set it up. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen. It comes with app version as well as the browser version as well. Okay. I'll share my screen and show it to you guys. Okay. So it's a Microsoft product. You will need a Microsoft sign in for that. If OneNote is not available, you can try something else. It's your choice. But what do we want out of this app? I will explain you by quickly sharing my screen. Okay. So chalo everybody, straight away, let's get on with the game. Fine. This is how what we need basically. Okay. Just know it. These habits which we said, we want to apply this forever throughout our life. Okay. So that's the funda. So it's not only for today, tomorrow, we want it forever. Now, since past 7+ years, I have been tracking my project activities like this on a day-by-day basis. What do I do in my project? I have that tracking of since past 7+ years. Okay. Every single day, any meeting that I go, what is the outcome of that meeting? What is the action item on me? And then I plan, prioritize, and accomplish it on time. Okay. So we need to get that detailed oriented for any aspect of our life as well. Okay. So now, what are we going to do first of all? There are few activities which we are going to perform daily. We already launched it first since. So this is how OneNote looks like. So if you can set up OneNote, it would be good so that we can be on the same page. If not, then using any other app, you try to get to the same place. But I would say OneNote, it's an unlicensed product, so it will not give you some of the features will be like not enabled, but with keyboard you can work, bullet points and everything with keyboard you can work. Yeah, so it's a workable product. Okay. Okay. Now, what do we need basically? So it provides sections and it provides pages. So this is the terminology. All these things are called as sections, and here it called as pages. Okay. So generally what I do is we need multiple pages, and on a day-by-day basis, we will do that activity in that particular page. For example, I created a page called as my gratitude list and affirmations. So every day when we come here, first we will just write down simply, today is what, 14th of March, and immediately like 5 gratitude, okay, straight away, one by one, you start filling the gratitude. And then below that, you can write 10 affirmations and start filling the 10 affirmations. And next day when you come in, simply on top of this 14th March, write a 15th March, and then get organized like this. So by that way, always you will have one page where all these activities are there. If you want to split like separate page for gratitude, separate for affirmation, that is also fine, your choice. Okay, now fine. So there will be one page for this. Next, we are going to start with weekly planning. Tomorrow we are going to do weekly planning. So as part of that, what we are supposed to do, there will be one page for that. And then today we will be doing daily goals as well. Okay. So, and then daily plannings are also going to come. So there is a lot of things. So first of all, okay, I would request everybody, if possible, chalo, let's go to OneNote. Okay. If you want to choose anything else, choose it right now. Otherwise, go to OneNote. It's already like 1.5 week done, right? We are into the second week. Today is the second day happening. So we cannot lose any more time. We need to get organized. Otherwise, these habits will not follow. So chalo, everybody, please open Microsoft OneNote. If you don't have anything else, go to OneNote blindly. Create a new section there. Name it My Actions. And then add page there called as My Gratitude List and Affirmations. Sure. Okay, do it right now. Do it right now. Don't wait for anything else. So that will actually start building your history. Okay, since when are you applying all these techniques? It will start building all of those things. Chalo, chalo, chalo. And once you're done with this basic setup, just create section, name it My Actions. Inside that, create a page and name that page as My Gratitude and Affirmations. We want to simplify our action taking, okay? And I think some of the members, no, it's not PowerPoint, it is OneNote. In PowerPoint, it's a presentation. It's not a presentation. You have to keep daily doing a lot of activities. It's OneNote software by Microsoft. And that's what, guys, I keep dropping messages already before this session itself. You should have already set that up. Don't spend too much time right now on that. Just go there, fatafat dekho, try to speed up. And once it is done, put a few dones in the chat once you have the basic OneNote setup. And in that, create a page, My Gratitude and Affirmation. There is somebody's asking how to create a page. There is a simple page option, add page. First, you create a section. Inside that, you will have an add page option. By that way, you can create a page. For example, they go just here itself. If you can see on the screen, here there is something called as add page. When you click on this button, add page, it adds a page, empty page. You can just name it. You can sort it based upon latest created. So it has a lot of other things as well. Okay. So create a page and name it as My Gratitude List and Affirmations. Chalo. Okay. So Balram is done. Vaibhav is done. Nitish done. Shenu done. Ashraf done. Okay. Mantu, Ram, Akhtar, Suchita. Very good. Very good. So be prompt, guys. Ali done. Nice. 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 Okay. Azam, Nikhil. Okay. Very good. So guys, if anybody who is not done, don't lag behind. Immediately follow some other approach. Go to maybe open a Word document and start doing things there. And later on, after the session, try to get organized. But don't stop in between. Okay, guys. If you are coming 9 to 10, let's make the maximum use of it. Okay, don't stop. Don't stop. Chalo, let's take action next. Okay. Now, simple first activity, 5 gratitude practice. So write down the 5 things which happened from today morning till right now, which you are thankful for in your life. Kuch bhi 5 dhondo and really feel thankful ke wow, these were great things of today. Okay, chalo, write it down. Everybody please do it and try to find 5 only. If you can find more than that, it is good. Kam to mat karo, okay? Why you are not able to show gratitude is because your brain does not know how to look at the good things of your life. That's what, it's a brain training activity by simply doing gratitude. Fine, chalo, let me also do it. Okay. Okay, mention today's date first, 14th March, and write down 5 things which you're thankful for, which happened from today morning till right now. Okay, okay, I'm done with my 5. If you are done, write it in comment. Okay, already एक बंदा ready है, Ali का हो गया, nice. Ankit also done. Okay, so when you do it daily, the brain learns how to appreciate good things in the life, and you will fall in love with your life. Okay, and even for the guys, okay, so Javed in the morning was saying he's going through a lot of ups and downs, and there might be a lot of other people who are feeling low in your life right now, but still try to find okay, what is the good thing which is happening. It will help you a lot. Okay, chalo 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 chalo. So Gaurav is done, Azam, Shenu, Ram, very good, very good. Aditya, okay, okay, fine. Let's take a minute more. Okay, इसके बाद 10 affirmations we are going to do. ठीक है, so by this time already you should have memorized. ठीक है, so what is the first affirmation? Can somebody type it in chat? What's the first affirmation? Keep it in the same order, remember it. Now it's time to absorb it into our lifestyle. So what is the first affirmation? Okay, perfect. Multiple members are saying I am responsible for my life. So chalo everybody, go to your same OneNote again, write down 10 success affirmations. And guys, we learned about affirmations. It is about rewriting your belief system. So yes, many members are saying I am responsible for life. So write it down. I am responsible for my life. ठीक है, very good. ठीक है, second one guys, put it in the chat. Yes, order is important because it will help you to remember it. The way right from childhood, right? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. वो एक pattern याद हो जाता है, right? So if you maintain the same order daily, the brain will catch it without fail. ठीक है? Okay, so people are saying second as well. Yeah, few more guys. Okay, there are 3-4 people who have pointed. What's the second one? Okay, guys, few more. What's the second affirmation? Yeah, many are saying I believe in myself. Okay, thoda while you are writing it, start focusing. Okay, you are capable, you are talented, you have potential. Start believing in that. The world might doubt you, but you should never doubt yourself. That's how you become successful. Okay, so chalo, write down the second one. Feel it. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I'm responsible for my life. I believe in myself. Okay, next, third one. Put it in chat first. Okay, yes. There are like 4 or 5 people pinpointing to the point. Think. Right now, I'm not telling it straight away so that everybody can get a chance to think. Okay. Yes, all the members in the chat are typing very correct. Okay. Now, chalo, let's take the third one. I am committed to achieve all my goals. And these words are like you have to feel it. Okay, whatever your goal is, you will be hardcore committed. You will not stop. So I'm committed to achieve all my goals, no matter how big it is, how challenging it is. You will face it, you will win it. That identity. So chalo, I am committed to achieve all my goals. Okay, ठीक है. चलो, put in fourth one, guys. Nice. Ambuj is straight away in the game. Shenu, ठीक है, very good. Sriraj, correct. Ankit, correct. Okay. थोड़ा बलराम थोड़ा सा ये fifth वाला fourth आ गया, ठीक है. Okay. Next. Yeah, the fourth one is fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. Same order रहे तो याद रहेगा. That's what it is. ठीक है, तो चलो write down the fourth one. Fear is just a feeling. So everybody feels afraid and fearful at times. Okay, nobody is like very always, but still, fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. So it doesn't matter how much worried you are in, overcome karna padega. So just accept it. Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. Okay, okay. Next, fifth one. Fifth, right. Ambuj is right. Siraj is right. Nitesh right. Okay. Ram, Ali थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया है. बाकी अंकित, Julie Roy, correct. ठीक है. So this one is I like myself. Fifth one is I like myself. ठीक है. Next, sixth one. Yeah, sixth one is this. अंकित थोड़ा आगे भाग गए अपन गाड़ी को. जूली भी थोड़ा आगे निकल गए. Yeah, Ambuj, Akhtar, right? Okay. Sixth is I am a powerful force designed for success. Chalo. I am a powerful force designed for success. Okay. Very good. So you got sixth. Next, seventh one. We have to memorize it. Okay. That should become our new identity. Ambuj is right. Nitish right. Shenu right. Okay. Think guys. Try to put. Julie एक और ये आगे चला गया है. We have one more in between. सोचो. Okay, few of the members have said, but still brainstorm. Like, yeah, Ram is right. Okay, I face challenges. Okay, so think about that personality. When challenge comes in your life, we don't want to run away from that. We should face it. That attitude we want to develop. So keep telling this to yourself. I face challenges and overcome it with ease. हो जाएगा. Okay, develop that attitude. I face challenge. Run towards the problem, not away from the problem. Otherwise, problem will kill you. Okay, face it. So write down the next one. I face challenges and overcome it with ease. Let's think in the mind that you are that strong personality. Who is these words which we are speaking? And this has to become a life attitude. Kabhi bhi problem aaya, try to be curious how to solve it. Okay, believe in yourself and all these things. Chalo, fine. Next, eighth one. Nice, correct. Write down I am a winner. Okay. Next, ninth. Baki do chote. Okay. I am strong and I am powerful. Perfect. Write down the last two. Somebody saying I am strong wala mere ko acha lagta hai. Yeah, very good. Pick your own choices. Dekho, apart, I'll tell you one. First, write it down. I am strong. And last one, I am powerful. Okay, देखो, there is another technique which people say कि भाई, envision your future, let's say 10 years in future right now, and imagine what kind of personality you want to become 10 years in future. Okay, and then they say describe that person, कि what qualities you should have in you so that you can become that person. And even those qualities you can put it as affirmations. So you might be like, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am kind, I am caring, I am a giver. Okay, like Joby, if you feel like there are some other attributes, you can add it. But important thing is every single day you need to repeat the same belief system. Then you evolve into that personality. Okay, so that is important. So you can add more to the list and all, but stick with the same every single day. Then your personality will evolve. Okay, very good. So chalo, this is done. 2 activities done. Okay, gratitude practice, being thankful for the life, because this life is beautiful. No matter how much problem you have, things could have been even more worse. You should know that. Okay, और भी बुरा हो सकता था, but somehow it is not that bad happened. So be thankful for the life, and next develop this new belief system. Okay. Now guys, we are going to perform the third activity. We have not done it so far in the past 7 days. Today is the first day we will do it. It is based upon the primary goal that we have written yesterday. Okay. So first, quickly, I will share the screen, show it for a couple of minutes, and straight away we will act on it. So chalo, let's go. So, but create a second page. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Create a second page right now. The way gratitude list was there, right now create a second page called as my daily goals. Okay, everybody create a page. Create a second page called as my daily goals. Okay. Now we are going to do some quick activity here, which is again required to be done on a daily basis. So first create a page. अरे मन तो बहुत नींद आ रही है क्या भाई? Yeah. Now, if you are feeling like something, go take some fresh water, come back soon. नहीं क्या? You can chat something, and you can chat कुछ है तो, ठीक है? नहीं guys, थोड़ा सा तेज तर्रार कुछ नहीं रहा तो guys, हाँ. अरे Ankit, is how to create page. There is an option there called as add page. If you go to the section, okay, let me share the screen again. Okay. Go. If you go to any section, so let's say firstly you are creating, let's say this plus, there is a new section, test section. If you go to this test, I don't know if you're accessing from mobile where that will be, but ideally in a web version, as soon as you're creating a test section, there is a panel where there is just a button called as add page, and you can just keep adding pages after pages there. Okay, this is how it works. So I don't know if like web version, but everywhere I've used the web version also. These options are available everywhere. Okay. So chalo everybody, if you have created a my daily goals page, just comment it in chat as yes. Okay, Ankit said it worked. Very good. Okay, so there are multiple members saying yes. Now, dekho guys. Now I'll tell you something. Yeah, very good. So we need to perform this activity which we are telling right now on a daily basis. And it's simple. We want to write down our goal. What is the goal? The primary goal. Forget about secondaries. We will focus on that, but daily basis, focus on the primary. So we will daily write down the primary goal. Next, we will write 3 reasons why this primary goal is important for you. Next, we will write 3 reasons what will happen if you don't achieve this goal. Nothing but how problematic your life will become. What are the consequences? But what is at stake here? If you don't achieve, how bad your life is going to get. We will write down that as the third. And then we will write a fourth activity, 3 things of how beautiful your life will become if you achieve this. Okay, it's a kind of a visualization technique. Okay, in your mind, we are trying to create an image why this goal is important. Next, what will happen? What will you lose in your life if you don't do this goal? And then what will happen? How beautiful your life will become if you achieve it. Okay, and why it's a psychological technique. Why? Because every single day, a lot of things will be going in your life. Someday you feel motivated, someday you feel lazy, sometimes you feel like doing everything, sometimes not feeling like anything. Okay, and then what happens in this ups and downs of life, high moments, low moments, a point comes where people just say, maybe this goal is not meant for me because I'm not progressing anything. And then they stop achieving their goal, and then they settle for lesser things in life. And that is where the problem comes. Point is, they are not following the right technique. So the right technique is daily bringing yourself on track. I want this. Why I want it. What will happen if I don't get it? And what will happen if I get it? It's like resetting your intention. The way you're traveling from city 1 to city 2 using a Google map, time to time, you just keep checking the map ke sahi direction pe to ja rahe hain. Why? Because if you're not tracking it on a daily basis, you might get off the track, and then your goal will be somewhere else and you will be doing something else in your life, because life throws through a lot of ups and downs. Unexpected things happen. So in such a mess of life, You need to keep reminding yourself, I want this, I want this, I want this. And that has to be a daily activity. It will inspire you to wake up every single day because you have something to achieve in your life. You will never stop. That is where this activity is important. Okay. So chalo everybody, let's do it right now. I'll share my screen and then you also do it parallelly. I will also do it parallelly. So create that new page. These are all basic things. Bring it part of your life and you will be enjoying your life forever. Okay, we will do masti, fun, enjoyment, entertainment, health, travel, सब कुछ करेंगे. Career growth, life growth, सब कुछ. But there is a right time for everything. Okay, so fine. So first of all, write down today's date there. Okay, let's say 14th March. So in that goal, my daily goal, write down the date. First, write down your goal statement. Yesterday you did a SMART goal. Dekho guys, you have to memorize. We said yesterday, you have to think about your goals 24/7. So it should be by heart what you want. Maybe today is the second day. Some of you might not remember it. It is fine. That's it. Consistently load it. So write down your first goal statement. If you don't remember, go to yesterday's sheet, take it from there, write it down here. But you have to memorize it. We will do it daily, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and repeat, repeat. So write down your goal statement, whatever it is. Okay, let me also do this activity in parallel. So I'll share my OneNote. So guys, some of the people have this question. Is it okay to share the goals with somebody? Should I share it? What if I tell it to the people? So firstly, it's matter of choice. Okay. What I feel is if you find that there are people who will genuinely help you in accomplishing your goal, it is okay to share with them. But if somebody who will not do that, don't tell your goals to them. Maybe your family, your friends, close friends. Okay, there are two type of friends. थोड़े लोग ऐसे रहेंगे, अच्छा ये ऐसे करने वाला है, अभी रुकाते हैं इसको, right? Those kind of friends को नहीं बोलो, ठीक है? So don't create problem for yourself. Live it sensibly. The people who genuinely care for you, be vulnerable to them. But those who will backstrap you, maintain distance. Don't hang out with such people. No need, no need. You will make good friends in your life. So fine, chalo everybody. Okay, write down your goal statement. After that, just write down this thing. 3 whys. Put a new entry there, 3 whys. Write down 3 reasons why this goal is important for you. Okay, chalo, write it down. And daily do it in this page itself so you will not be lost. And that's what, guys, we are trying to build it into an easy system so that we can follow it every single day. And we are doing it together so that you start habituating to these things. Think why this goal is important. Maybe yesterday you did not think about why. God sochte, it's fine. Okay, 14th March. Write down your goal statement. Deadline और वो सब याद रखो guys. Smart technique. Remember that everything. Deadlines are important. Measurable is important. It should be achievable but challenging. Next, 3 whys. Why this goal is important for you. There has to be some motivation for pushing you out of your current situation. Your goal will take your life from the current place to the destination place. So kuch to chahiye, right? A driving force. Why I want this? It's important. Chalo, let's write it down. Yeah, today the light effect is good, right? दोनों जगह से थोड़ा मस्त कैमरा लगा दिया है. इधर भी एक लाइट है, इधर भी एक लाइट है. ठीक है या बोला चलो घर पे ही पड़े थे, यूज करते इसको. Okay. Why is very important. In one of the interviews, Steve Jobs says, okay, your goals are anyways going to be very challenging. If the why behind the goal is not strong, you will anyways give up in the journey itself. The why will keep pumping you to move forward in your goal. These were Steve Jobs' words. Okay, because challenging to rahega. It's not easy. Life is not, it gives you challenges. But your why is going to take you towards it. Fine, chalo, write down 3 reasons. Okay, chalo. If you're done, write it in comments as done. Nice, 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 nice. Many people are saying done, done, done. Somebody saying light garam. Nahi, light garam nahi hai. It's fine. Okay, somebody is asking, please share the screen. Okay, a second. Actually, I am writing my own goals as well. So I'll share the screen. I'll switch it. Okay, so there go. 3 whys. First is 14th March date laga do, then goal, write down the goal statement. Next 3 whys, write down reason 1, then 2, then 3. After that, guys, create a new place there. 3 pain points. And into bracket write, what will happen if you don't achieve this goal? Okay. And after that, create another place, 3 pleasure points. This technique was shared by, who was that guy? Tony Robbins. Okay. This technique was shared by him, pain points, pleasure points. He said a very nice thing. Human brain likes to run away from pain and go towards pleasure. Okay. And that's what these all religions talk about, heaven and hell. Okay. They want to show what is the pain in hell and what is like heaven. Okay, so human brain is designed like that, to run away from pain and go to pleasure. So if you apply that in your goals, and if you tell yourself how painful, 3 pain points, what will happen if you don't achieve your goal, and write down some serious reasons how bad your life will become if you don't achieve this goal. Thoda socho, think about it and write down actual worst reasons here. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, and after that feel pleasure pe chalo. So don't keep that negativity in your mind. That's where we will rewrite it with the pleasure part as well. Okay. So first you create these sections, and then you guys can continue independently for next 5 minutes on this. So write down the 4 sections first, 3 pain points, and then write in bracket, what will happen if you don't achieve this goal? And pleasure points, what will happen if you achieved this goal? And we have to do this daily. Okay, so just write down first these sections, and then you think about the pain and the pleasure points. Okay, so can I stop my screen share? Write it down, these things. I'll paste it into Zoom chat. So maybe if somebody wants, you can pick it up from there. Okay, here it is. Chalo, chalo, engage, guys. Please don't keep just listening or sitting there. That is not going to help anybody. Okay, push yourself. Chalo, let's go. For next 5 minutes, let's quickly close this activity. and be honest to yourself guys, यहाँ पे कुछ मिर्च मसाला नहीं, be transparent genuinely, ठीक है? You need to know the truth, okay, why this goal is worth achieving. If it is not worth achieving, I think you should change the goal, set up something more interesting, okay? but कुछ तो लाइफ में मजा आना चाहिए. Every day should be exciting, worth living for. That excitement has to be created if it is not happening naturally, ठीक है? Fine, चलो. Okay, and then writing my 3 pleasure points. You can actually imagine in your mind that you have already achieved it, and just feel, how do you feel? What does your family situation becomes, your people situation around you, what is your mind state? And just enjoy that kind of feeling for a moment. Okay, okay, do it. This is the first time. When you start doing this thing on a daily basis, it will become easy, फटाफट होने लगेगा, ठीक है? But it's required. So this is where your brain will start thinking, analyzing, and then making decisions, wanting something in life. Okay, otherwise khali baithe baithe, it's like power not used. Okay, fine. Nakul is done, Nitish is done, Manikanta is done. Okay, Ambuj, Dipayan, Meet, Akhilesh, Akhtar, Julie Roy. Okay, Shenu, Mahesh. Okay, chalo, multiple members are done. Some others also join the party. Okay, Aditya, Balram, Mantu, everybody there. Okay. Okay, now next thing we are supposed to do is फटाफट आज थोड़ा एक्शन मोड पे रहते हैं, ठीक है? We need to do masterminding, okay? But before getting to the masterminding, there are other these important things. देखो, we cannot drop what we have already acquired, otherwise results will not come. So we need to make those things permanent and then add more to ourselves, okay? Now what we will do is the daily tracking sheet which we created, where all the secondary goals are there. Okay, let's go to that goal and review whatever was your daily plan from today morning till now. You did some planning like last week. Just see whether like ones and zeros, that's it. Be honest to yourself, just fill up ones and zeros. Okay, so I'll share my screen, show a reference, and those who have not created it, I will again give the link. Please do it right now, but tomorrow we will again do it. And if we look at it daily, we will end up doing more activities rather than not doing. Okay, so chalo, so everybody go to your own personal version of reference sheet. Okay, everybody should have their own personal version of reference sheet. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. This is what it is. You have to host it at your end, and you have to make sure Okay, whatever is your target for all your secondary goals on a daily basis, every single line is available in your daily checklist. Every single activity should be separately mentioned here. And then correspondingly, you can actually lock it. You can just click here. You can do a freeze up to the current column. So these three states freeze, and then you can scroll to the right. And similarly, you can freeze the top two. So you can go down as well without. So ये वाले panels को stick रख दो. So everybody do this activity. It will make your life a bit simple. So lock this panel. You can click on C. Anybody who is new to sheets. So view, freeze up to column C. Okay, next. Again, row पकड़ लो. Next, view, freeze up to row 2. Block that. And next, go to 14th March. So first step is the daily activities which you have planned, which will give you your secondary goals. Have that list and just fill ones and zeros, whatever you did or whatever you did not do. Guys, if it is all zero, that is also very good progress. I'll tell you how. If it is even all zeros, that's worth doing. Fill it up. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? So everybody, go to your sheet and be honest to yourself. Whichever activity you did, mark it a 1 there. Whichever you did not do, mark it a 0 there. Focus on the weekly daily activity only. Don't yet go to the week one. We will be launching this week and then convert it into bi-weekly, monthly. Sab kuch karenge. Just be along, be consistent. You will get all the value. We are running a bigger program here, not a one-day miracle. Okay? Fine. So everybody, I'm sharing this sheet in the chat. If anybody has not yet set up, please don't lag behind. Okay, all the guys who do, they will grow. I know that because you are going to use your potential. Those who use, they will grow. Okay, so this is reference. Okay, so Sejal is asking for the reference. Sent it. Okay, Rahul Sharma is saying I've already done that before the call. Very good, Rahul. Very good. Keep it up. So guys, you have to get to this point ki if we are not doing it in this 9 to 10, you should do it independently. Okay, so there are some guys like that doing it. So guys, anybody who is new, please just go here. You can click. This is not an editable file. So you have to create your own file. So just go file, make a copy. You can do that and it will take it to your Google Drive and there you edit your own version, or you can download it as an Excel sheet and then work on that in the Excel sheet or upload it back in the Google sheet and work there, whatever it is. Okay. So chalo, everyone, I am also going to my list for making the edits. So let's take a few minutes to really close it. And if you have not updated all your daily checklist items, please add that as well. Okay, after it will take 2 minutes to really analyze what's happening here. Chalo, today is 14th March. Be honest with your ones and zeros, guys. Don't try to take it to yourself. You need to face the truth. Okay, and I'm giving these 5 pointers. Just make sure that these 5 are also added to your daily checklist. Okay, I'm giving these 5 pointers. Please add this into your daily checklist. Simple, eh? Okay, gratitude practice, success affirmations, daily goal reminder, day planning, day review. These 5 also included as part of your daily checklist column. Okay, somebody is asking, can you just show how to lock or unlock? Okay. Okay. So simple ऐसे होता है guys. Anybody who wants to see the lock, freezing and unfreezing. So first select the full sheet, click on view, click on freeze. Then if you say no column or no row, it will just unblock everything. Okay. If you say one column, it will lock the first column. If you say first row, it will lock the first row. And if you choose, let's say column C, so it will give you an option, okay, lock till column C. Okay. So, and if you want to do it till row 4, highlight on row 4, and then you go to the view, freeze, it will give you lock to row 4. Okay. So all these options, you can choose till what column or till what row you want to lock it. And if you select no row, no column, it will empty it out. Okay, guys, so chalo, complete these activities. Gratitude practice, success affirmations, daily goals. Okay, and all for the new members who were not part of previous session. Okay, what we are doing is this daily goals is not something what we have created here. This daily goals is based upon your secondary goals of your life. There is this separate sheet where you have to define what exactly you want to do, and then there is a system for that. And in the LinkedIn blog, there is a session where we have done this kind of discussion, okay, what this is about and what you have to do it. So I would recommend watch that previous session, but take actions, please. Okay? So don't worry, ho jayega, guys. Itna kuch nahi hai. But if you really see, 7 days mein we are progressing every single day. Now that's human potential. If you use time properly, growth can happen in matter of days. It doesn't need months to activate yourself. फटाफट changes होने लगेंगे. Okay, chalo next. So guys, mark it up, finish up your checklist. Okay. Okay, once you're done with this, filling of your daily sheet, don't go to weeklies and all that. Step by step we will do. Okay, just put a few dones in the chat. Okay, Nitesh, Akhtar, Shenu, Balram, Ankit, very good. And guys, keep smiling. Okay, stay in jolly mood. Nobody likes to be near too much of worried people. That's the truth. Okay, in my office also, if I see somebody like हमेशा upset mood में, I'm like, जाने दो यार, जाएगा दिमाग खाएगा बंदा, छोड़ देते. So don't be that person who is always worried in life. Be joyful. कि कुछ भी हो रहा है but कर लेंगे यार. It's a beautiful life. I will do it. That cheerful attitude has to be lived. Then you will enjoy your life. Okay, otherwise you will make people around you. There were literally 2-3 characters like this at work. 2-3 बार जाके मैं खुद upset हो जाता था, अरे यार क्या बुरी है इसकी life. Then I said no, I don't want to talk to that guy anymore. So because people emit these vibes, positive people will spread positivity, dull people will spread that, negative people will spread that. So choose with whom you're hanging out with, because you will also get that vibe, and that's a problem. Okay, chalo, very good. Vibe hai, Nitish bhai, vibe hai. Okay, fine. Now let's do this last activity. In the OneNote, create a new page called as daily review there. Okay, so just create a new page called as daily review, and there we have to ask the same questions every day. What did you really do good today which you are proud of? Next, what is the major mistake which you did today? Okay, and then one suggestion for tomorrow, and the fourth one is, are you satisfied with your today? Okay, so I'll share my screen, I'll write down these questions, meanwhile you also do it parallelly. Sure. Guys, it's very simple. You just ask the right questions daily and answer it, and the brain will start thinking, why is my life always I'm making mistakes? Okay, okay, fine. So just create another page here. Okay, and I'm calling it as daily review. Again, mention today's date there, 14th March. And write down these set of things. First question, what you did. This is coming from an agile technique. In retrospective, we do. Okay, what went right, what went wrong. So after 2 weeks of sprint delivery, we ask this question. In these 2 weeks, what did we do right? What did we do wrong? Okay, or the questions are like, what should we change in the next sprint? What should we continue? What should we stop? What should we start? So what should we start, stop, continue? These kind of also terminologies will be there at work. Okay. But anyways, so what did you do? What you did right today, which you are proud of? कुछ तो किए होगे. So we want to bring it. Okay, life is not always like, we are not just loser, but we are doing good things. The percentage might be small, but you have to ignite it more. Okay. Second question. What you did wrong today? Okay. Did you waste a time? Did you cheat others? Were you not honest today? Were you not punctual today? Were you not committed today? Were you too much lazy today? Something which you are not proud of. Career, I should not have done that. Write it down. Okay. Third, are you satisfied with your today? Ideally, this should be as part of your checklist. It is a simple 1 and a 0 question. So I would suggest add this also to your daily checklist, because you can measure it. Daily checklist ka jab report nikalenge over 1 month of time. Now this is interesting. Over 1 month of time, how many ones and how many zeros you get in this field? Are you satisfied with today? That will tell you, are you really happy with your life? Right? It's a data which you can predict ki what's going on in your life. Otherwise, right now, everything might be falling apart. Bande ko patta hi nahi chal raha hai. You don't even know that what's happening. Okay? So we need data to analyze. To get this data out of your life, what's going good, what's not. Okay? Next. And fourth is one suggestion for tomorrow. So guys, these are the 4 questions. Answer it one by one and create it in this section. So I'm pasting these questions in the chat, and let me also do this activity. Chalo, carry on. And add this another one. Are you satisfied with your today? As part of the daily checklist. Okay, we have finally 7-8 minutes for the session today. So point is, I don't want to rush on things without really building it into life, even if it takes 1 more day or 2 more days. Okay, but chhod ke bhagne mein there is nothing. We have to make this permanent, and that's where the simple thing, let's do it daily. Tomorrow onwards, within 15 minutes, all these activities will happen. Okay, that's how faster you will become. Okay, chalo. So do the daily review and then come to the Excel sheet and say, yes, I've done the daily review also. So first, but let me also do my section. Okay, Sri Raj is saying I'm writing all these things in a book. Okay, I would say suggest ki immediately switch to the software version, because it's easy to search. You can develop graphs out of this data based upon numbers 1 and 0. So if you do it in laptops, it has a lot of other handy features. Okay. Yes, there are some things which works good on books, like writing goals daily on books is going to be more good. But something which is searchable and stuff like that, I would suggest using a online version of it. It future में जाके कोई app में कर सकते हो, but I will not suggest straight away to go to some app. Let's take some time out, know the things behind it. Okay, chalo, let me close on my 4 questions. and think about the suggestion for tomorrow properly. And daily planning, we have not done it so far, so you can put it a 0. And if you want to plan it, you can just do that activity, but officially we are not doing it yet. You can simply say, what are the major things you want to do tomorrow, and write it down as well. Okay, so that's what it is. So even Mark Zuckerberg ये technique करता है. Every day in the morning he says, okay, what are the top 5 items I have to finish today? And then he has that list and he goes and he executes it. So if you're clear with that, so you guys can do the day planning, but we will be doing it in the coming sessions. But yes, write down one suggestion for tomorrow. Okay. ठीक है, चलो. I'm also done with my daily review. I'm going to my Excel sheet, updating my daily review as 1, satisfaction count as whatever, daily planning as 0 because I have not planned it. Okay, so done. Okay. Now let's do it for the next 2-3 days. After that, we will analyze it. Okay. You might be seeing some of the activities you are able to do, some you are not able to do. Okay, somebody is asking a question, how much time we should give to the primary goal? It's like as long as you want, that's your primary goal. Depending on any other priority, maybe secondary goal के लिए 30 minutes, 1 hour लगाते, primary goal के लिए 5-6 घंटा लगा लो. It completely depends on what your primary goal is and what is the need of that in your life. And if you're already working or doing anything else, if you want to balance, but there is no limit on what time to give. You can give 5 hours, 8 hours. Okay, somebody said if you want to have a big dream, start working 16 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, and then work for next 5 years. Then those dreams will become into reality. Hard work बहुत चाहिए. Okay, enjoyment भी रहेगा, but hard work भी करेंगे, then you will enjoy this life beautifully. Okay, fine. Now, okay, make primary goal your life. Correct, very good. That's the real thought. Live it every single day. That's how you become great. And then one by one, your primary goals will keep changing and your life will keep moving on. Okay. Okay. Now we will do next 2 activities. So this is done. Today's session, these activities. Now we will take a quick attendance. Okay. I even thought of masterminding today, but we will be moving it to tomorrow. So we will take a quick attendance. And after that, I will show like for all the technical people, if you guys are coders and stuff like that. Yesterday, we talked a lot about ChatGPT. So I really want you to see that, a quick demo of that. So to just get the right sense what we were talking about and what is this AI tool and like how you should plan your career accordingly in a proper manner. You should master what is right. Okay. So first, let's take, it will not take like more than 5 minutes. Okay. So let me first share the attendance link. Mark your attendance, guys. It will help you to stay more committed and keep tracking your counter. Okay, today, what is your day? So it is day 7 for the group. And I'm so happy to see so many people completing day 7. Okay, let's make the code 7777. Okay, please mark the attendance. After that, we'll take 5 more minutes, see a quick ChatGPT demo on how it will help solving the technical stuff. And then we will close. So maybe for some of the guys, I think majority of you might already be knowing it, but I just wanted to do it for those people who are like not yet using the tool, because some of them reached out to me yesterday and said, now we are doing the setup. Thank you for sharing. So yeah, there are different range of people. So just for that, I thought, okay, let me just give a quick demo. Chalo, mark your attendance, and keep it rolling one day at a time. Keep discovering yourself, using yourself properly, engaging with time properly, and you will progress. The end result of all this is you will progress. Okay, Sunil is saying, okay, could you share the Excel sheet again? Okay. And guys, let's say if anybody is new who have not attended last week's session, I will share you in this group itself a LinkedIn blog where all the YouTube link and the content is available. Okay, so this is reference. You can take that. Okay, next, please watch it, guys. I know that this is life-changing stuff. Okay, and that is where I do these things with you, because I want my life also to be changed. Okay, all session content. Okay, so you can take the reference of these things. Fine. Now let's take, like, it's already 10:01. Let's take a 2 minutes break, and then we will start with a quick short demo on some magic. Okay. ठीक है, चलो, let's take a 2 minutes gap. Okay, ठीक है, चलो, let's get on. Okay, everybody, chalo, hopefully you guys are back. Hey, somebody is asking how to save OneNote. Whatever you write, it is going to be saved. Everything you write is going to be saved. If you are using a web version, it saves on the cloud. If you are using an app version, it stays there itself. So everything that you type here is going to be saved. Yeah, no need to save. Whatever you type will be saved there by default. Okay. Chalo, let's go then. Okay. So, generally, guys, how does IT projects happen? I think it will be nice for some of the new guys also to understand. Okay. So generally, क्या होता है? Any functional requirement, it plays around key softwares will be there. For example, you have to use caching. Okay, so then first there is a UI, there is a server, there is a database. These are basic three pieces of application. Okay. Now UI can be developed in n number of technologies. Angular, React, if you are a UI developer. Okay, JavaScript is the basic. It's the like core Java of everything. And then on top of that, you need to have framework knowledge like Angular, React.js, Vue.js, and there are multiple other frameworks. Okay, knowing that knowledge is important. Okay. Next, so using all that, we build UI applications. Now this UI talks to the server. Server can be implemented in a number of technologies: Java, Python, Node, blah, blah, blah. Okay, a lot of other technologies are there. That's server. Now this server talks to a lot of other software components, like caches might be there, cache, Redis, okay, some caches. Next, active MQ, messaging queues might be there. Now you need to understand, this is how the real world is. Why messaging? Where to use messaging? Accordingly, introduce messaging. So some kind of messaging queues like Kafka is there, active MQ is there, RabbitMQ is there. Sending messages, receiving message. It is for asynchronous communication. You make an API call, you get immediate response. That is synchronous communication. You fire an event to this Kafka and forget it, that an asynchronous. Somebody else will receive it, consume it, process it. So these kind of use cases will be there where that will be required. Okay. Sometimes you have to talk to a lot of other services of AWS. Like in AWS, we are using like document DB, which is like a NoSQL database of AWS. So we are using that AWS feature. Next, we are using AWS SQS, which is a messaging queue feature. So from the application, we are using these other AWS services also. Okay, some the S3 buckets will be there. From there, we use that as well. Okay, now all these are the basic stuff where your application connects to. Somebody saying Linux, all this runs in a Linux machine. Everything of this, whatever we see, they run in the Linux machine. Your application, majority, I've always seen Linux in production environment. Only for one project I saw Windows some machine, and that was also replaced after some time. We went to Linux only. Okay? And fine, then database aata hai. Database maybe there are a lot of things like पहले तो everything was managed by people, MySQL and all that. बाद में उसमें भी people started using AWS like RDS, Aurora DB, those kind of things, because lot of management is taken care by that. Okay? Now the thing is, I want to tell you some simple stuff now. So generally, what kind of requirement might be? It might be to read some fields from the database, do some processing on that, and let's say write it to Kafka, raise it to Kafka, or raise it to write it as an object into some internal memory of Redis. As a basic requirement होती है. Some business logic might be there. What those two fields are, you have to pull it from the database, do some processing on that, maybe raise it to a queue. And then some listener will be there on the queue. They take it, process it, and then they do something else, like dropping an email or doing some summation activity or anything. There will be handling. Okay. Now that means basically you just need to write code on connecting to the database, pulling this data, creating a Kafka something, or talking to Kafka. That becomes the logic how to write it. Okay. And then business logic achieving becomes a simple thing. Okay. So whenever somebody passes these three names, then do it like this. That is a small logic which you have to write. Okay. Now I will share the screen of quickly doing the simple activity. Okay, connect to the database, get some value, and load it onto some other provider, let's say Kafka. Okay. Now I'll just tell you, if we tell this task to any developer, the developer first will say, I don't know Kafka, I don't know how to work with that. And then usko seekhne ko time chahiye. Then he will do some experiments, then he will write code to actually do it, and then he will test it. Generally, he says 1 day to minimum lagega with this simple activity, no matter what field we are talking about. एक दिन minimum lagega, development, testing and all that. And then it comes with bugs, and then it has to be fixed. It takes more than 1 day to complete a simple feature, because that's how it is. Now, with these tools coming in the market, okay, now let me quickly share the screen. You need intelligence on how to use this tool. It will not just work by if you type anything there. Okay, so you need to ask the right questions. Accordingly, the tool works for you. Fine. So they go first. Just is the Chat GPT console. Okay. Now I'm just typing hi to start. Okay. Oh, evening time पे थोड़ा इनका machine heavy हो जाता है. Let me refresh. Hello, how can I assist you today? Okay. You know, there is like a lot of processing happening, like even for responding the simple thing, there is a very heavy machinery behind the screen. Now simple, okay. Can you write code to read two fields? Simple plain English communication. Can you write code to read two fields from Oracle DB and push it to Kafka topic? Okay, that's it. So I just mentioned a simple requirement. Now it could be any two fields, okay, or any two, let's say, string fields from Oracle database and push it to Kafka topic. Let's see. Ab simple hi ke liye it took some time for processing, because I think by this time all the US guys wake up, so their tool starts becoming heavy. Okay, but it started. Here's an example code snippet. Okay, now it started in Python. I even want to tell, but I want it in Java, let's say. I don't want it in Python. Okay, please write Java code. Simple. यहाँ पे लिखते, can you write Java code? Okay, Oracle JDBC driver and Kafka Java client to read two string fields from Oracle database and push it to Kafka topic. and then the coding starts. Ideally, the code which a developer takes one day to write it, test it, make bugs, fix it, this guy is going to do it and it will not have bugs. Almost perfect code रहता है. Okay, you just have to logically see what he's writing, make some changes, and it will just work for you. One day's work can be finished in 1 hour. Right now it's writing slowly, otherwise ये बहुत fast लिखता है. Okay, it types it like super fast. So now it is writing the entire code. Now set up Kafka producer properties. Pehla DB connection he did. Now Kafka producer properties. And a developer might just go take a tea right now. Chai pi raha hai banda, chilling in life, gappe mar raha hai, and the code is already happening in his machine. You have to start using these tools at your day-to-day job already. If you're not doing it, it writes code. It gives you everything. You don't have to even write a single line of code if you use these things properly. Next, now it is getting a connection. Now it is writing a select query to read data. Kuch aane ki zarurat nahi. You don't even need to know what an SQL language is. You don't need to know anything. It just writes it. Prepared statement bana raha hai. And it is bug-free code. Typo nahi, kuch drama nahi. Simple result set leke. Whatever SQL query, you can now modify the query based upon your business logic. You can feed it. Now you're creating a Kafka producer record here. Now you might not even know how to write it to Kafka. It knows it, and it is just doing it for you. If you run this code by taking it into your local machine, it will start working. You just need to set up the libraries. Okay, कुछ ओके नेटवर्क एरर आ गया यहाँ पे. So generally load जब बढ़ जाता है, so at that time it gives something like this. Okay, so when the load goes high, so यहाँ पे we would have to do a maybe regenerate response. Let's see. Now फटाफट लिख रहा है. ठीक है. So now what is happening? Do you know कि अभी लिख रहा है, अभी फटाफट हो गया. So that was some heavy load for it, so it was taking time. Now it is speeding up. Microsoft has invested a lot of money in ChatGPT, and they have created a machine which is going to use this as a like ChatGPT in the core, write a wrapper on top of that, and they are expanding the feature. And ChatGPT is working in collaboration with Microsoft to do that. Along with Bing search, they want to do it. ठीक है. So देखो क्या फटाफट लिख दिया इसने. Second time पे, first time it was heavy, but second time it did everything properly. Okay, all the code snippet, everything, it is a workable code. Now देखो simple, you know this thing, right? कि in project you need to write it with proper design principles and all that. Right now in the same method दे दिया. Many of the developers, even with experienced professions, does not know how to create this kind of modularization in code. ChatGPT को पता है. You just simply say, could you please refactor this code and make it more modular for reusability. Let's see what it says now. Okay. Sure, here's the refactored code. Now the thing is key, There are so many people across the globe who are using this tool, and the amount of processing it's able to serve every single person. Okay, and so it's heavy machinery, lot of cost is going there, processing power is huge, but still it is able to respond. And for supporting this, people are investing like billions of dollars in this. Okay, because this is going to be the future. देखो refactoring करने लगा automatically, it created another class called as what, Oracle Reader. उसमें modular methods he started writing, execute, has next, get string, close. Now it created its own wrapper for Oracle. What juniors will never know this कैसे करना होता है. Even after 2 years of experience also people are confused के what to do. Next he's writing a Kafka writer, and then all the Kafka related things he moved there. Okay, now it's timing out again and again, maybe because of the load on the system right now. ठीक है, but थोड़ा time दे दो ना, next time पे थोड़ा फट 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 कर ले रहा है. It happens if there are a lot of people using this application, and that is where they will create a paid version of this and already like upgrade to GBT like plus. And then they are saying that more resources, more speeding processing power will be allocated to the plus member, which will be a paid wala. But yeah, that's what I think. If you can do your 1 day's job in like 1 hour, why will you not pay 2,000 for this small processing? Just think, your life will change. Okay, so थोड़ा methods change कर दिया है. Send to Kafka, so it has broken down into different methods. Instead of earlier, it was only one simple line of code. Okay, एक ही method में everything was there. Now it has broken down into different methods. Extracted these two methods separately for this. Now let's look at some magic here. Okay, can you write JUnit test cases for above code? That's it. People are so much like, unit testing will take this much time, that much time, how to do, what are the best practice, not the best practice. This tool knows it all. You just have to use it. And fatafat he is giving you all how to use it as well. Nahi aata, you just take it, read something about these objects, everything, and done. Okay, fatafat. Just like anybody who is logical, how to code, they will be able to work so faster, because they are not even writing a single line of code. They are just taking this code, putting it in the project, stabilizing, verifying whether the functional need is being met, unnecessary things are not there, and that's it. 2 days work can be finished in half of a day. That's where the world is going, and that's where I feel personally smarter people will be required in the industry who can use these tools properly and get the work done. Okay, that's how the world will go. ठीक है, अभी कर रहा है कि एक टेस्ट केस. ठीक है, now can you do this thing? Now one more last experiment. Okay, could you convert above modular code into, let's say, Node.js? You try this during the day. During the day, it's way faster. Okay, right now, because the US market opens, their morning time is there, people start using their servers and everything, so it becomes busy. So it's simple, it's just understanding context. Here's the example to read this, push it to Kafka, and now it has started doing it in like Node.js language. Even without knowing a Node.js language, you can write this code, you can set it up. Okay, now just understand, guys, if you use these tools properly, technology wise, coding wise, things will become so much easy. Your hands will be free, code will be there, and this code is going to be very much correct rather than bugs and all that. It will have all the proper standards if you use the tool properly. It will have all the modularization. Okay, and I feel somewhere this tool can already do it. Maybe you give them current code repository, okay, and just ask a refactor this entire code, and they will just refactor without disturbing. I feel that that's already possible with GitHub Copilot. Yesterday we spoke about that. It's a paid tool, but if you give a repository, maybe it will just refactor a project which might take like 1 month for a team to do refactoring repository, and then there is risk that it might break something else. I think these tools can just do it right away within a few hours. That's it. You can imagine what the potential is going to happen. I think IT is going to drastically change. Okay. And that change is not far away. In the next coming few years itself, once this becomes a default for the world to run, I think it will happen very shortly. Okay. Next 2-3 years ke andar, you can imagine the level of jobs in the IT industry will open or what will not open, what kind of people will be there, will not be there. Drastic changes will come in the very short future itself. And I think if you want to really be on top of this, you should ride this wave early. Become a master in these tools. Fatafat, solve every of the problem. Think smarter. Don't be dumb, because this tool does the work better than dumb people. Okay, this code, 2 साल experience वाले कभी लिख ही नहीं पाएगा ऐसा code. It's not possible. 90% of the people having 2 years experience will not be able to write this kind of code with that standards, maintenance, ease of use. It's going to work far better than what human beings can really work. Okay? And we need to really take pura ka pura, guys, usne these timeouts and all, because of load it's happening, but it just does it. If you click regenerate, if you try multiple times, it will get it. You take a paid version, you will get it. But just, okay, hope you're thinking kya ho raha hai. And you need to be faster on how to use this. Okay, and now let me tell you this. Companies, there are some companies, they are making it mandatory for every developer to use these tools at work, because their top layer CTOs and all, they saw the potential and they are making it mandatory. We are going to take paid subscription. Okay, we are going to take paid subscription for every developer, and they should use these tools only because their work is going to be multiplied like anything. So you can imagine running away or hiding away is not an option. You should learn it, practice it, and bring it into life. Okay. So I just showed this key simple typing से बहुत कुछ पूरा का पूरा code आ जाएगा. And it's not really required to mug up things anymore, because these tools will be available. You need to get smarter one layer above on how to use these things properly. What earlier people used to go to Google, how to connect to Kafka, 3-4 links were there, and then bugs will come. Then go to Stack Overflow for solving those problems, checking on dependencies. Yahan pe this chatbot is going to do everything for you. That's where it's like problem solving ke liye it's a very effective tool. Okay? So hope you guys got something right away. All the working professional, tomorrow onwards, make this as a thumb rule of working and try to get more smarter on how to use these things, because in the next 2 years, don't know how the industry will shape up. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai, okay? But we don't know. Maybe apne market mein late aayega, jaldi aayega. But being prepared is the way to be. Okay? And darne se kuch nahi hoga, guys. We have to master, because change is inevitable, right? It will always happen. Chalo. Thank you for today's session, and see you guys. If you can come tomorrow morning 6:30, we will connect again. But otherwise, tomorrow 9 p.m. we will connect back with the further useful information. Sure. Thank you all. Take care of yourself and have a nice, fantastic day, everybody. Take